Should he move this summer, Neymar is set to command a world, if not universal, record fee. So we take a look at where he could end up this summer. So first to the club that has caused this whole drama, PSG. The French club love to combine marketability with superstar, as seen with David Beckham and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. However, both of those players were coming towards the end of their career, and Neymar at 25 could, frighteningly, be just about to reach the peak of his. PSG have held an interest in Neymar for a long time, but few ever took it seriously, including Barcelona when they put a release clause in his contract for £200 million. But PSG finally looked to have made a play for the Brazilian, leaving Barcelona completely helpless if they do indeed meet that clause. But how would Neymar fit in the PSG 11? PSG have no shortage of attacking talent, with Edinson Cavani, Julian Draxler, Angel Di Maria, Lucas Moura, Giovanni Lo Celso, Goncalo Guedes and Hatem Ben Arfa all within the first team squad. All of this, of course, doesn't even take into account the interest that PSG had in Arsenal's Alexis Sanchez. Man, this money is eye-watering. In any case, Neymar will walk into this 11. So how will Unai Emery fit him in? With a Football Manager-esque 49 goals in 50 competitions, we see Edinson Cavani leading the line for PSG. Fresh from a fine Confederations Cup campaign, Julian Draxler will most likely be on the left, with Angel Di Maria on the right. That leaves Neymar a free role in the middle, just off the shoulder of Edinson Cavani, and free to do whatever he pleases. Yes, having these four up front will create a lot of work for Marco Verratti and either Blaise Matuidi, Adrien Rabiot or Thiago Motta. But PSG certainly would be fun to watch, right? And of course, it will go a long way to avoiding what happened in last year's Champions League, where PSG threw away a 4-0 first leg advantage to lose 6-5 on aggregate to Barcelona. In that second leg, Neymar provided 2 goals and 2 assists, so it's no wonder to see that PSG want him so badly. To Barcelona, who are probably still reeling from seeing the headlines they didn't want to see this summer. And of course, Neymar hasn't done much to address the speculation, despite Barcelona clearly wanting him to do so. He seems content to leave that to his dad, who must wake up every morning thanking the football gods that he had a hand in the creation of the world's most precocious talent. So used to having his club sign the best players, it seems that now all of their brightest stars are being picked off, even with Barcelona including what was probably thought of at the time a ridiculous minimum fee release clause. Messi is understood to have more than just a say in squad transfers, so he's probably got a lot to speak of when it comes to losing one of the most gifted players in his squad. Indeed, imagining Barca without the N in their MSN seems rather difficult. The club faces a new era under manager Ernesto Valverde, is his first major personnel challenge filling a huge Neymar-sized hole in the squad? If so, he'll have money to spend, which is a good idea seeing as Paco Alcácer has failed to live up to expectation at the new camp. I mean, this shows exactly what Barca would miss were Neymar to depart. The Brazilian has made 186 appearances in the Barcelona shirt, with 105 goals and contributing 80 assists. During his time at the club, Neymar has won 1 Club World Cup, 1 Spanish Super Cup, 3 Copa del Reys, 2 La Liga titles and a Champions League trophy. Of course, we've seen this situation before. Remember the time Wayne Rooney wanted to leave Manchester United but ended up staying put? And did we really think Cristiano Ronaldo would leave the Bernabeu after all those tax issues? Teammate Piqué clearly believes he'll be playing alongside the Brazilian next season. So perhaps a nice new expensive contract is exactly what Neymar wants at Barcelona. Something which probably suits them too. And lastly, the final club we could, with a little bit of fantasy and a lot of money, see Neymar at: Manchester United. Note we've gone with Man United here and not their cashed up neighbours City. Guardiola missed Neymar's arrival at Barcelona by 1 season, and in this case, something we don't say lightly, we can't actually see Man City willing to spend that kind of money on him. United, on the other hand, have the financial clout and the spending habits, at least in the last few seasons, to spend over 200 million on one player. Let's just imagine Neymar in the United lineup for 1 second. It's almost a holy trinity of modern day footballing superstars. Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba and Neymar. We won't miss a second of their high-end hijinks across social media. Of course, as with PSG, Neymar will walk into this electric final third alongside Henrik Mkhitaryan, Marcus Rashford, Lukaku and others. Bugger being James Wilson if that happens. So why wouldn't Man United make a move for Neymar? They've already spent world record breaking fees to bring Pogba to the club last summer, so what's another 200 million anyway? So the Man United idea is a bit of a stretch. And does Neymar really want to play in the French First League? We think he'll be staying at Barcelona. Let us know where you think he'll stay in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe.